guys, I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Welcome back to episode 2 of Sunday Talk. Something that I want to talk about today is quarantine. For a lot of you, quarantine may have been kind of like a desperate moment for you because you cannot leave your house. And maybe now there's a little bit more liberty in order for you to leave your house. It's not necessarily imposed, but a lot of us are also still in our places just for safety reasons. Something that I want you to think about today is what did you or what are you making out of this quarantine? Are you seeing it as a desperate moment? Are you seeing it as something that is affecting your life in a negative way? Or are you seeing the bright and the positive side of it? Everything is about perspective. Think of it as a camera. A camera has different lenses. From which lens are you looking at quarantine? From which lens are you looking at isolation? Social distancing. Everything in life is about perspective. Which one are you choosing to look at it from? So a lot of people have mentioned use this time for self-discovery. Use this time to accomplish something that you didn't have the time to do before. And a lot of us are like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I understand that. No problem. But seriously, what have you gained from this quarantine? What did you take from it? Did you make it something positive or negative? Of course, there's a lot of negative things about it. A lot of people are passing away. There's a lot of sadness that comes from it. But were you able to convert it in self-enrichment? As I mentioned in the previous episode, at the beginning it was really hard, but then something clicked for me. I started off with the 14 days ab challenge. Then it continued. It became a routine for me to just work out every day and work on abs and everything. And as I was working out, I thought abs being something that I have not been able to focus on in a consistent way because of the lack of time. Before quarantine, I was not able to do one push-up. I could barely probably do one. And now I feel stronger than ever. How have you been taking advantage of this quarantine? What have been your quarantine gains? Just some things to think about. This time of uncertainty has put a lot of us in a very difficult position and in a position of trial with ourselves. It was a way to test and confront ourselves. We didn't know what was gonna happen, and we still don't know what's gonna happen. Is everything going to go back to normal? I don't know. When? How? We still don't know. Are you gonna wait for the world to change in order for you to make a change? In order for you to make an impact? In order for you to learn, to grow from it? To reach your goals, to reach your dreams? Or are you gonna take that initiative, see the positive side, take it from a different perspective and reach your goals, follow your dreams? Everything is about mentality, purpose. What's your purpose? What are you doing to reach that purpose? Use this time to work on those things that you did not have time for before because of your lifestyle. During these difficult times, I would recommend you to not lose sight of your purpose. Every day, you have to remember your purpose. What's your purpose in life? What's your goal in life? What do you want to achieve in life? And what are you doing to reach that goal? You have to be determined and be very strong mentally and not let the negative energies affect you in order to keep going and convert those energies into something that will help you keep going and make you stronger. So this time of social distancing has been really good to go back to my roots. And I bet that for you guys too. It's very good to go back to your roots, to stay with family and really take advantage of that time and value the people that surrounds you. Those people that are there for you no matter what. Those people that are there for you every day. And a lot of time we don't really give them credit for it. As a dancer, it's a really good time to go back to our roots, go back to those little things that we have to work on those little things that we usually don't have the time or the mental calmness in order to work on them. This time is very good to work on those little things and also mentally. So for example, for me, I already mentioned the mental side of it in my previous video, but I would like to talk about, for example, probably a lot of you know already that I'm a jumper. I love to jump. Even though dance it's freedom for me and it's a way to express myself, when I jump, I feel like I'm flying. I feel truly free. I love that millisecond or that second that you're in the air and you just, it's a feeling that almost you cannot describe. It's a feeling that you're flying. You're suspended in the air. It's very personal. Also, I love to turn, but I don't know why after some time I got scared of them. I believe maybe it was because I had fallen a few times before. I think it was like a psychological thing. I have had and still have this goal of making my weaknesses my strengths. For example, like I said, I could not do a push-up. I was not even close to what I would like my abs to look like. My rotation and the tedious and tiny transitions could be cleaner. I decided that I was going to work on those things. That way, after quarantine was over, I would leave my apartment as a better and stronger person. It would be a better version of myself, an improved version of myself. I would live stronger than ever, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So in this time of trial, you probably were hit with a wall. You were hit with reality, and you had to face your own fears, your own demons. So this time, instead of neglecting them, I invite you to work on them, to work on your weaknesses and make them your strength. You make your own roof in life, your own limits. Let it be the sky the limit. It only depends on you. It's your decision in order to make the sky the limit and let your wings open and just fly. You are the artist of your future. You are the one and only responsible of making your dreams come true. Never give up, because we learn from repetition, falling and getting back up. Success is about the ones that make the decision of getting back up and learn from their mistakes, from their experiences. In this time of desperation, when you feel like you can't keep going, when you can't find any motivation, when you feel like you can't do it, that's not true. It only becomes true if you believe it. It is up to you. You set your own limits. Those hard days are the ones that you prove yourself, who you are, and if you are truly passionate about what you do. How bad do you really want it? It's simple. If it makes you happy and it makes you feel good and it makes you feel excitement and it fills your heart and soul with joy, you must be doing something right. So just do it. Don't put excuses that will prevent you from reaching your goals and your dreams, because they are just excuses. You and only you can decide on your own future. So follow your dreams, because the sky and only the sky is the limit.